So I'm going to show you how to build a business which is based on having a few regular customers, and a few is as many as you like. We need to have enough in the marketing plan. The marketing plan doesn't specify how many customers we need. The marketing plan specifies that when we've built a mature business that is entitled to receive leadership bonus, that we place orders of 4 case credits. That's all it requires us to do. And that can include your sponsoring. And in your early days, it should include a lot of sponsoring. We're going to talk about that. But if you want to go off and sail your yacht around the Caribbean for a while, then you can't be sponsoring because you're thinking about other things. So you need your personal consumption and customers to do that 4 case credits for you. So when you've got a mature business, you need to have grown your customer base in order for 4 case credits to easily go through there, through smart consumers, through actual customers. But right at the beginning, you don't need to focus on that because it's not relevant unless you're going to get leadership bonus, which is what you get on your downline managers and on team. So, we need to put first things first and focus on the right things. You need whatever number of customers you need so you do 4 case credits comfortably. That's what I'm saying. And this plan is based on 5 key distributors. Why 5? Well, first of all, that was the number that I was shown in the first place. And so it was the number that I decided to work on. I didn't actually stop at 5, as it turns out, but that was the number I decided to work on. But also, I've discovered there's a really important, it's a kind of tipping point, because not everybody does what they say they're going to do. And if you've got 5 people, then you are stacking the odds in your favour. So I think it's important. And it's about, the principle is coaching duplication. And duplication of a few customers, 5 key distributors. That's the focus. So here we are. We're retailing, we're sponsoring, and the result of right from day one. And the result of that activity brings us 4 case credits. Now, I have got here £500 equivalent to 4 case credits. If you're retailing 4 case credits, then of course the retail value is £800, which is £200 a case credit. But we're not retailing it in this because we're building a team. So some of it's coming from sponsoring, where 2 case credits is for £200. So you're actually paying £100 a case credit. So the business, the model, the money is based on doing 2 case credits, doing 1 case credit at retail, and the others, the 3 case credits, which I know you can't by sponsoring, but I had to do something to make it seem rational. But most importantly, 500 quid's a nice round number, so I can do the arithmetic. So it stacks up. I just want to show you where that comes from. You're going to be making 35 to 48% of that, so you're going to get an income of 150 to 250 pounds. Of course, you'd have your new distributor bonus as well, but I didn't want to complicate it because this money's not really that relevant. I just want to show you where the money comes from. So we're going to sponsor 5 people, and we're going to help them to do what we do. Now, it's really important that we say, bless you, or we say to our new people when we're showing them this, that doesn't mean just talk to 5 people, because you'll have in your mind, I know the very 5 who are going to join me. And listen, I will put big money in a bet with you that the majority of those 5 won't. I'm sure that's your experience too. So, what we need to do is talk to more people, because we've got to find the ones that actually want to join, not that we think should. Secondly, I have discovered that people sign the form, buy a box, and then do bugger all. I don't know if you've come across that. So I reckon that in round numbers, about 1/3 of the people that we sponsor do nothing, a third of the people do a bit, and a third of the people that we sponsor will go on to earn good money from the business, in whatever their definition of good money is. And of that third, only some will go on to earn the big money because they'll be committed. So, it's not just thinking of 5 people or just talking to 5 people or just sponsoring 5 people. It's finding 5 people who want to engage with the program, who want to duplicate. So we're going to coach them what to do, and we're going to coach the system. So by coaching the system, all these 5 people have a few customers, they'll be sponsoring, they'll be doing 4 case credits, they'll find 5 people each, 25. You know all this. You should. So here you've got 30 people in your team, 30 people all turning over £500, which gives your business a turnover of £15,000 a month. You'll be on a typical bonus of 8%, which is £1,200 a month. And that's going to change a lot of people's lives. An extra line of income that they could build part-time, £1,200 a month. This is, by the way, a manager business, typical manager business. That's what we need to be looking at to build a manager business. So your total income, including your £150 to £250 a month, £1,350 to £1,450 a month. And of course, we're coaching the system. So these 25 people introduce 5 people each. That's 125. So now we've got 155 people all doing 4 case credits, £500 a month, which gives us an income, including our £150 to £250 a month, of around £4,000, 48, 50,000 a year. That's decent money by most people's standards in this country. And this is the opportunity that you're offering when you talk to people. Just because they can't see it doesn't mean to say this isn't the opportunity. This is the opportunity. And this is what we need to be clear in our minds. We're sharing with people. And of course, those 125 introduce 5 each. So now we've got 780 people in our team, all of whom are turning over £500 a month. Total turnover of £390,000. That's around £4 million a year. You've got a business that you're running from home or from the beach somewhere with your phone, your iPad maybe, turning the phone off more than it's on, and you're running a £4 million a year turnover business. Total income, £19,500 a month, because you'd be on around 5% of that. That's around £250,000 a year, just under. Again, that's good money, but this is what the business offers, and this is what we need to be clear is there for you now. Now, it might be that there'll be gaps in that, and sure, maybe I thought if only half of that happens, it's still pretty damn good. But my own personal experience is it doesn't work perfectly, and on that structure it's not £19,500 a month, but it's certainly more than half that. So elements of success are having a duplicatable system, a process that you can easily teach a new person and get them started quickly. In order to do that, we need to develop our communication skills, and a big part of this course is about developing our communication and interpersonal skills. And also, we need to be able to get our people off on the right foot, and that's what coaching is all about. Coaching isn't about teaching. You don't need to be an expert in this. What you do need to be is a good encourager, and to know where people need to go to do their learning, to know which CDs to listen to, which trainings to go to, all that kind of stuff. And the coaching skills is again a big part of what this course is about. So that's the theory. I want to show you what happens if you don't have a duplicatable system, or you don't work on improving your communication and coaching skills. Because if you don't have a duplicate, so this is the income you can expect if this works. 80% in this model of your 780 distributors are in this 4th generation. So for them to be turning over £500 a month, for them to be doing 4 case credits, they need to have been shown how to do that, coached how to do that by these people in your 3rd generation. If you haven't got a duplicatable system, they're not going to know how to get them to do that. So if they don't know how to get them to do that, these people won't be doing it. And so you're going to be restricting yourself to 20% of the potential. And 20% of the potential is not 19,500, but it's just under £4,000. Now you might be thinking, well, that's okay, Andy. You know, I can live on £4,000. And I'm sure I would have thought the same when I was brand new. But the problem is, if these people don't know how to coach the people they're bringing in, they're constantly bringing people in. You've got the revolving door syndrome, where you've got people coming in and going out, coming in and going out. And so, how long do you think these people are going to stay? So if they don't know how to get these people up and running, eventually they're going to drift off themselves. And 96% of your whole business is in this 3rd and 4th generation, which means that you're restricting yourself to 4%. Now, you can impact your 1st generation, your 2nd generation, 30 people there. You know, you can be doing sizzles all the time, you can be doing trainings all the time, holding hands, personal meetings, and you can manage that. But you're not getting duplication in that. And that means that you are restricting yourself just because you don't have. You can have the best communication skills and brilliant coaching skills, but if you haven't got a duplicatable system that other people can copy, then you're restricting yourself to 4% of the potential. And 4% of the potential is £780 a month. And I know a lot of people in Forever, happily not in my group, but in other groups, masses of managers who are working much harder than I work for around 800 quid a month. And it's because they haven't mastered how to implement a duplicatable system. That's it. That's what it's all about. And that's the essence of what we need to grasp. So having a duplicatable system, good communication skills and good coaching skills are not just elements of success, they are essential elements of success. And that's what we need to be focusing on.